again, welcome everybody to the call. If you're just jumping in here, my name is James Ward. You are here for the Full Velocity Overview call, and very excited to be here today. We have an awesome thing to show you here tonight, so you picked the right night to be here. If you're just joining us for the first time, we want to welcome you. And if you're an existing user or member of Full Velocity, thank you for taking the time to come out. Now, I ask everybody where they're calling in from, so I'm going to call out some of these. We got Orlando in the house, Iowa, Jersey, another Orlando, Idaho, North Carolina, Texas again, Ontario, Canada, Pensacola, Florida, not too far from me. I'm in Gulf Shores. Let's see here, Jersey Shore, New York, welcome from New York, New Zealand, Smoky Mountains of Tennessee, New Jersey, Memphis, Brooklyn, and Philly. So welcome everybody. Welcome. Let's see here. We've also got South Africa in the house. What are you doing awake? We got Australia in the house. Welcome. So listen, we got some awesome people here tonight, and I'm excited to give you some information that I know is going to be unique. It's going to be something that you haven't seen before, something that you haven't heard of. So I'm excited to be here. So with that being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and share a PowerPoint presentation with you. Now, I'm going to tell you, you guys are going to get a very unique situation here because I'm actually going to log into our back office here in a little bit and show you exactly what's going on here. So this is my first time really giving this type of webinar, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm excited to do it. All right. So before I get started, one thing that could really help me out is if you can give me a number one that you can see my PowerPoint presentation just in the chat. That will help me get this thing rolling. All right, awesome. Thank you all so much for participating in that. So again, if you're just jumping in here, you are here for the Full Velocity overview call, and I get to be your host. My name is James Ward. I am the owner and CEO of Full Velocity, and it's pretty easy for me to get on here and talk about this because number one, I'm passionate about it. Number two, it's something that I know you haven't seen before. It's not the same old thing that you've seen out there so many times. And number three, it's changing so many people's lives. So it's such a cool time to be part of this. Now, I want to start with who Full Velocity is, what we are. Obviously, I've already told you from an ownership perspective, I own Full Velocity, but I want you to understand what type of company we are. And this is a very important piece of this presentation because you're going to have a lot of questions that come up. So I'm going to eliminate a lot of those questions for you right this very second. All right. So Full Velocity is a technology company. We offer trade scripts and bots, which in turn you can deploy on a third-party exchange and participate in the cryptocurrency market. So in a nutshell, we are a technology company. We are definitely not a financial company. We don't touch any of your funds whatsoever. We're never a custodian of your fund. And in fact, you're going to see we don't touch any of your money at all as we go forward here and learn more about what we do. And that's really important for you to understand. We're going to go through some of those reasons why, but I wanted to start with this because oftentimes we get the questions of, oh, well, James, do you have your financial license? Do you have license to sell, securities in the United States? Folks, we don't sell securities. We don't need them. We never touch money. We offer a technology. If people want to use it, they can. And we'll go through that and explain exactly what that means. Okay, so let's get this thing rolling here. I want to start with the cryptocurrency market. I mean, most of you on here, I assume, have paid some attention to the cryptocurrency market. Maybe some of y'all are brand new, though. You haven't even, dipped your toe into the water, so to speak, yet, and you're just trying to learn about that. And if that's you, you're definitely in the right place. And even if you're a seasoned trader, you are absolutely in the right place as well. But I want to talk more specific about the market in general. The cryptocurrency market is absolutely a volatile place. And if you look at it compared to almost any other market out there, there are huge upside swings and downside swings, right? I mean, if you look back in December and January, December of 21, January of 2022, you saw a major decrease, right? A major correction in the market. And what happened was it really put a lot of blood in the street, as they say on Wall Street. A lot of people got hurt, right? Because what usually happens when you're trading in cryptocurrency is you let your emotions get involved, right? The very best traders in the world let their emotions get involved. I promise you that, right? They get down on a trade a little bit. They think, hey, man, this thing's eventually going to go back. They double up. Or on the flip side of that, they get greedy, right? They start waiting for it to go up, go up, go up. And next thing they look, they've lost all their profit. I know you guys have heard that story and everyone's seen it. Everything in the markets, everything with money is usually driven by fear and greed. The great thing about technology and AI technology and the bot that you're going to learn about here today is that it takes out 100% of the human element, right? It eliminates the emotions that make us make the decisions that we make when it comes to trading cryptocurrency, stocks, bonds, mutual funds. Well, you don't really trade mutual funds, but you know what I'm saying. Anything in that market, whether it be Forex, the emotions always play a part. The great thing about our technology here today is, number one, you're not going to have to be an expert trader. Number two, you're going to completely take the emotion out of the decisions and let the technology do what it's supposed to do. And we'll talk about how it's done. So you're going to have a complete understanding of that here in just a little bit. Now, I want to talk about why this is such a unique opportunity for you. You heard me say in the beginning that I really believe this is going to be something that you've never seen before, something you've never heard before, not the same song and dance that every other company has put out there. And what I mean by that is Full Velocity is all about giving you the control, putting the power back in your hands. You see, because here's what happens. Most of the time, when you look in the cryptocurrency space, what a company wants you to do is they want you to send the funds to them, right? And then they're going to trade on your behalf. Maybe they're going to trade, maybe they're not. They're going to say that they're going to trade. Some do, some don't. But the reality is you lose control of your funds, right? Most of the time, you either have to wait for your account to double, you have to wait for it to hit a certain amount of time, all those things, right? With Full Velocity, we're going to put that power back in your hands through the Full Velocity bot. So what does that exactly look like? I mean, what does full control really look like? And what does that mean? Well, first of all, with our program, you're going to have 100% of access to your funds at all times. Now, if I just stop the presentation here, we are different than 99.99% of any other company out there. You have full access to your funds. I want you to understand something. If you were to get started with us here tonight, you funded your bot, you started working on it, and next thing you know, you have an emergency in your family, or your significant other says, hey, you didn't tell me about that. Why'd you put that money in there? We need that money back. I had that earmarked for whatever. Or, one of your kids has an issue that you have to take care of. You realize inside of our platform, you can get your money immediately, right? You have the ability to liquidate and have access to your funds anytime you want. That means that there are no lockup periods whatsoever. Again, you don't have to wait for a year or 6 months or 2 years or whatever that time frame is that a company usually puts on you to be able to get those funds back. Nobody has control over your funds except for you, which is absolutely awesome. There's no withdrawal fees, okay, which is really cool. And when I say that, what I mean by withdrawal fees, there are the normal withdrawal fees, okay? So like the blockchain withdrawal fees, depending on what currency you use, and we'll get into some of those here in just a little bit. So the normal fees are there. I shouldn't say there's no, but there's not any extra fees, meaning you're not going to have to pay an extra 30% to get access to your funds. We're not going to try to pay you in some token that you then have to go out there and liquidate on some market that you get 50 cents or 20 cents on the dollar for. All those things that you've seen out there, you don't have to do here, okay? There's going to be full transparency in your own exchange account. I'm literally going to log into an account here in a little bit and show you exactly what that means. Like I said, this is a little bit different than the way that I normally do it. So I'm excited to be able to show you our new system and exactly how it works. Now, one great thing about the cryptocurrency market is it's 24/7, right? 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And the reason why I tell you that is because, like, if you look at the stock market or you look at the Forex market, those are 5 days a week, right? In a limited amount of time. The cryptocurrency never sleeps. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now, you see this little thing here that says your profits will be posted to your P&L section in your exchange account every day. Well, it's actually going to be like every second. Okay. And I'm going to show you what that means. And you see this starting this week, profits will be real time. They've already started. So I get to log in and show you this. So that's why I said that you have something special that you get to look at here tonight. But I want to, before I even get into that, I want to talk about the ease of use, because, a lot of you, maybe if you're joining us for the first time, you might be saying, well, James, how difficult is this? Because I've been part of programs, I've seen programs out there where you have to do your own trading, right? I'm sure if I ask everybody out here, maybe you've looked at, you've seen, maybe you've participated in a company that might be a signal company where you have to go in there, you have to create your own accounts, you have to do all your own trading for you, you have to read the charts, you have to be available, right, to be able to do it. You can't be out with your family, you got to be in front of the computer when it happens in order to be able to get there. That's not what we're talking about here, okay? What we're going to be talking about is something that you can set up in about 10 to 15 minutes. I'm going to say, let's call it 20. Let's be 20, okay? Let's say it takes you 20 minutes to get completely set up, completely bot funded, fund bonded, sorry, bot funded. And truly, you literally can actually just set it and forget it if you want to. Okay. I'm going to show you what that means here in just a second. But the ease of use is really important. Now, here's the thing, we have connected with a company called Dart. That is who we are integrated with. And I'm going to show you what the back office looks like here in a second. You can actually integrate with any exchange that you want, but our preferred vendor, preferred company that we work with is called Dart. And one thing that we love about Dart is not only how easy the back office is to read. If you've ever been in like a Binance or something like that, it's really difficult, right? You have to really know what you're doing. Inside of the system, you're going to see it's very, very simple. But number two, what we really like about it is your choice of currency when you're funding your bot. Okay. You literally can fund your bot with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, USDC, USDT. If you are either domestic here in the US or international, you can actually fund it through a bank wire as well. How unique is that, right? You can also use Zelle if you're in the US. If you want to send a Zelle payment, you can do that also. Now, this is really a game changer. And the reason why I say that is because I want you to think about how many folks out there that want to get started in cryptocurrency, but guess what? They don't even have a Bitcoin wallet or an Ethereum wallet. They don't even know how to set it up. So here's a process that allows someone to get started. They actually can fund their bot with USD through a wire, through a Zelle, if they choose to do that, or they can use a cryptocurrency. But the ease of use is definitely there. You can get started very quickly. Now, I want to talk really quickly about the strategy that we use inside of our technology so you have a real understanding. Now, I'm going to go on and tell you something, okay? If you're not someone who's been in cryptocurrency for a long time, or maybe you're not really familiar with trading, this slide right here is not going to mean as much to you. But for you folks out there that maybe have traded on your own, you're heavily involved, you read, you're educated on it, you can read this paragraph. I'm not going to read the whole thing to you, but what I want to do is I want to talk about what we actually do as a strategy here so you can understand it. I want to start with what we're not. Okay. We are not a martingale system. The martingale system, not that it's a bad system, it's definitely a little bit more risky, right? It's doubling down every single time there's a loss, essentially. It's a gambling term, by the way. That's where the term martingale came from. No repeat buys, okay, and no big drawdowns. For those of you who don't know what a drawdown is, essentially it's the amount that your account goes down in a trading period in order to get to a profit. Okay, so for example, you own a house that's worth $100,000 today. A year from now, the market drops, it's only worth 75,000. You've on paper lost 25%, right? The next year, let's say the market really booms and it goes all the way up to 150,000 that you can liquidate your house for or sell it if you wanted to. That drop, that 25% is called the drawdown, right? It had to drop all the way down 25% to get you to the profit that you needed to be. We don't have any large drawdowns, and we'll talk about those in more detail here in just a second. But here's what you need to know about our bot. Our bot is a hedge-based trading strategy, okay? So what the system does is it simultaneously takes a long position in a coin along with a short position. Now, for those of you who don't understand what that means, it basically a long position means that we think that the market's going up. A short position thinks that we think that the market's going down. So you might be saying, well, James, if you're buying something that you think's going up and going down at the same time, where's the profit? Well, you see, there's profit built into these things, okay? Regardless of which way the market moves, we can actually make money inside of the system through the hedge trading system. Now, I will tell you, this bot performs best, the very best in the most volatile situations with the most volume, okay? Volatility and volume are our friends inside of the strategy. But the key thing that you need to know when you look at strategies out there, as far as a risk is concerned, I would say this is considered low risk in cryptocurrency. If you're talking about risk just to someone as a normal term, like if you were talking to your stockbroker, I would say it's a moderate risk because it is in the cryptocurrency market, right? So I think that would be considered moderate, but our strategy inside the cryptocurrency market, in my opinion, is a very low risk, all right? So let's talk about this. I talked about how in December and January, the market got absolutely smashed. You heard me say that in the beginning, right? In fact, it dropped 50%. When I'm talking about the market, by the way, I'm talking really about the Bitcoin market, but there's a whole slew of coins and tokens and everything out there that can be traded. So all together, there were people that were getting smashed. I know people personally that lost every dime that they had in the month of December and January because they were so leveraged with their account that when the market dropped out, they couldn't cover, right? They couldn't cover their margin. So how do we do? In the month of January, right? The very worst month of the 12 months, the previous 12 months, where the market was down 50%, our bot did 15.1% with a maximum drawdown of 19.4%. So what does that mean? Remember, it means that if you would have looked at your account at the very worst time, you would have been down 19.4%. If you would have waited till the end of the month when things were closed out, you would have been up 15.1%. Now, that sounds amazing, right? 15.1%, no matter who you talk to, that is an awesome month, but that's only 1 month. Anybody can do that in 1 month and get lucky. Here's how we've done over time. Our bot has been tested since March of 2021. So for the last year, right, this thing has been tested. It's averaged 2.4% a week, not a day, not a month, a week. And the reason why I say a day is because, look, there's two types of people in this world today. There's the people that are heavily involved in cryptocurrency, and there's those that really don't want anything to do with it. Those are the people that are cool with going to the bank and earning 0.5% a year, or going to their stockbroker and maybe earning 6 to 10% a year. I actually was a broker for over a decade, and we never showed hypothetical returns more than 10%, right? Because it was just frowned upon, because the market had averaged like 10% a year. So if you're one of those people, there's no problem with that. The other part of the people are the people that are in the crypto space. The challenge with the crypto space is how much misrepresentation there is in this area. How many companies have come and gone promising the 2, 3, 5%. I've seen 7% every single day. Let me save you some time and energy and money by just telling you that if you're looking at any of those companies, trust me, you are setting yourself up for failure. Okay. Those are red flags. If anyone's paying a fixed percentage every single day, ask yourself this question. In the history of the world, has there ever been a professional trader or company or institution trade in the stock market or the crypto market, the Forex market, that earn the same exact amount every single day? The answer is absolutely not. That is not real. Okay. And I know some people get mad at me for saying that, and that's okay. I'm not here to say just the right thing to make you say yes. I'm here to show you the difference between Full Velocity and any other company out there. Now, there are definitely companies out there that are trading, that are paying fixed percentages, that might be smoothing it out and doing it that way. So you're never going to hear me bash on a company. I just want you to be aware of what's really going on out there so you don't hurt you or your family. Okay. Now, I want to introduce you right now, and I'm actually going to stop sharing this this PowerPoint. I'm going to share my back office here. We just implemented a brand new system that we call the real-time feed system, RTF. And it's exactly what the name says. Okay. Essentially, what RTF means is it means that we are going to show you things in real time through the DART system. Okay. So I want to ask you again, if you can help me out. This will, can everybody see my DART back office right now? Do you see a back office? Can you give me a number one that you see that in the chat? All right, thank you all so much. Okay, so look, here's what we're looking at right now. We are actually logged into DART. Now, if you remember, I said DART is the company that we actually integrate with. They are a third-party layered company. Essentially, what DART does is they work with all the major exchanges to collect all the data and transport it here for you to be able to see. So your funds are literally trading on Binance, they're trading on Kraken, they're trading on all the major exchanges, okay? And the information is transported from there to DART. Okay, so everything that you do is actually through this system. Now, again, as I've already told you, if you want to use one of those other exchanges, you absolutely can. There's cost associated with it, and you can contact support on that. So I'm not going to get into that. But what I want to concentrate on right now is actually this DART system and how powerful this is. Okay, right now I'm located in this DART account. This is just a demo account. And right now I'm on the trade wallet. Okay. The trade wallet is essentially where we do everything inside of our system. Okay. So I hit trade wallet here. I'm going to go ahead and hit trade script. Do you remember in the beginning when I talked about our company, I told you what we create are trade scripts and bots that are essentially technology that people can use. Our bot is called the Full Velocity Flex bot. So I'm going to go right here to trading report. Okay. And I'm going to click trading report. And what this is going to do first is this is going to give me a snapshot of the last 6 hours. Now, as you can see, there are ups and there are downs, right? Now, I've already put this out to the people. So when you see this downside, they're on a different time zone than we are. So this is actually the morning time for them. What you're looking at here are actually some margin fees and stuff like that. But what I want to do is I want to actually show you the last 24 hours, okay? And then I'm going to scroll down here a little bit and let you see different parts, okay? So you can see this is all the activity that we had in the last 24 hours. All these green little things right here these are profits, okay? The red are actual losses. Now, why do I show you that? Why would I be trying to show you a loss if we're trying to get you to use our technology? Folks, this is real trading, right? This isn't straight up. This is what you've done collectively. But what I do want to show you is I want to show you what we have actually done. But before I do that, I want to walk through this a little bit for you, okay? What you can see here in this back office is this deposit. Anytime you want to deposit money into your bot, this is where you do it, okay? And there's instructions. We're not going to get caught up on that. I just want to explain it. Right here on this withdrawal button, you can withdraw funds anytime you want, okay? Anytime you want access to your money, you can go right here and you can see your available balance, okay? So you can see my available balance is actually 95% of my wallet balance. Now, why would that be? Well, it's because we have 74 open trades right now. 74. That means right now we have 74 different pairs of Atom, Dot, Near, and Matic. Okay. These are the coins that we are actually trading. Now, I want you to understand something. When I say we're talking about the algorithm, right? We're talking about the bot that's actually doing it. There's no manual trading going on. It's your system. It's in your account. You're owning it. You're controlling it. These are the open trades. Now, anytime you are trading in what is considered the futures market, there's what's called margin, there's what's called leverage. We are very low on our leverage and our margin, but there is some, okay? So that's why you can see 95% of my money would actually be available to me right now instead of the full amount, because there's that many open trades. But if I went in here and I said, hey, I want to withdraw it all, I could get $533. No extra fees, none of that, just that's what I would get, okay? So that's an important thing. Now, if you go down here to unrealized loss, you can see it says it's down 1.9%. Oh my gosh, we're down. Now, here's the deal. This is unrealized, right? We've got 74 trades open. That means right now, if I was to liquidate, I would have a loss, right? Just keep in mind that that will almost always show as a negative. Almost always. You will not probably see a positive number on an unrealized loss and gain or profit and loss. Here's what I really want to show you though, okay? I want to go to view all. And what this is this is showing every 30 minutes, this shows you a snapshot of your account, okay? Now, I want you to look at this, okay? This was for the 24-hour period, the last 24 hours. So in the last 24 hours, we did 0.728%. 0.728%. That is a phenomenal number. In fact, that is the best number that we have had since we started this. Now, some of you might be saying, oh my gosh, James, there's people out there doing, 3 times that. I can get 3% over here. Yes, you can. You can go get 3% for about 2 months until they run out of new people to pay you with. But what we're showing you is actually real life information, okay? So 0.728%. But here's what's really cool. You're going to have access to this minute by minute. And every 30 minutes, this is going to update, okay? Now, you can see this is actually less than 30 minutes right here. At 12:36 and 12:04 a.m., again, they're on a different time zone, but you can see this is different, right? This is a different time zone. The reason why it wasn't a full 30 minutes is because there was a trade that was actually a profit that was taken. So anytime profits or losses are taken, they will show in this. If not, it will just show it every 30 minutes, okay? So you have complete transparency, understanding of what's going on in your account. You have the ability to add funds anytime you want. You can withdraw funds anytime you want. And that leads me to the next point here. I'm just going to show you one thing here on the main account, okay? On this main account, you can see that this is where you actually add money to your account. And there's, by the way, there's videos to walk you all the way through this, so don't get too caught up in it. But you can see, you can add to any of these, okay? If I wanted to add actual fiat, okay? So if I want to deposit, I would have to do a KYC to deposit USD. And you also have to do that on your withdrawals as well, just like any major financial institution, which, by the way, if you have companies not doing KYC, again, you got to kind of question what's going on there. But that really concludes this part of it. I'm going to go back to this PowerPoint presentation, but I want to show you guys with your own eyes how truly powerful what we're doing is and what it's going to do for you and your family. Okay, so we're done with that slide, and I've already shown you these. If you'd like to see what's really possible inside of this system, if you'd like an idea like saying, hey, I could put in $500 or I could put in $5,000 or whatever that amount is for you. If you go to the website of whoever sent you here tonight, there's actually a calculator, okay? And you can go in here and you can calculate what you're going to earn. Now, one thing I did not show you, I wish I would have, but I didn't. We actually have a compounding feature as well that you can compound 100% of your profits if you choose to. You can compound 50%, you can compound 0%, 25%. It is up to you. It's your very own unique experience. But if you want to do this and see how this right now, this compound on this right here, it shows 50%, you can change that to whatever you want and at least get a good concept or an idea what is possible. Okay. Now you got to be asking yourself at this point, how much does this thing cost? Like, James, are you about to spring this thing on me where you're going to say, oh, you can have all this today for $1,997 or $997? That's like the number one that I see out there. The answer is no. Okay. The cost to get started here today is actually zero. We're going to charge you zero out of pocket expense to be able to utilize our technology. Okay. All the costs, all the fees that are associated with our platform are built into the profits of the technology. Okay. I'm going to explain that to you here in 1 second. Now, to fund your bot, you will fund your exchange account with $200. Okay. A minimum. Now you can put basically as much as you want in, within limitations, right? There are some limitations, but your minimum to get started is $200 if you want to do that. We feel that that is accessible to everybody in the world for the most part that should be working inside of this platform. Now let's talk about how we get paid. If we're charging you zero up front, how are we getting paid? Because I know for a fact you have companies out there that are charging you $1,000 up front, $2,000, $3,000. And I want you to think about something for a second, okay? Let's say that you paid $1,000 for a platform, or 2,000. Let's just do 1,000 though for simple math. You put $1,000 in, you paid for that technology, that software, whatever it is, okay? And then let's say that you fund whatever your trading mechanism is with $1,000. What percentage do you have to do? I want to see if you guys can help me out here. What percentage do you have to do? If I put $1,000 for the product, I had to pay that out of my pocket, and I put $1,000 in the trading mechanism. What does that trading mechanism have to do for me to be able just to break even, not to make any money? Answer me in the chat. What is the percentage that it has to do? Can you guys help me out here? Exactly. 100%. It's pretty simple math, right? It has to do 100%. Most people don't think like that. They just think, oh my God, I got my hands on this. I'm going to make $1 billion. You automatically dig yourself in a hole. We don't do that. We only make money if you make money. And here's how it works, okay? Full Velocity is going to charge a 30% service fee anytime that you have profit. So your net profits, we're going to take 30% of that as our fee. Now, if you stick around, I want to show you what we do with that fee. It's super cool, okay? So don't just bow out for that. But let me tell you something. If you look out there in the industry today, 80-20 split, 70-30 split, which is what we are, even 50-50 split is very, very normal. Okay. So we're 70-30, but what we do is something very unique with that 30% that we want to tell you about. So let me just give you a quick mathematical breakdown. Let's just say that you had an account that had $10,000 in profits. Now, I always clarify this. If you have $10,000 in profit, this could be for a day, a week, a month, a year. It depends how much money you have in the bot, obviously, okay? We're just doing this for simple math so you can see it. But if your account had profits of $10,000, you would keep $7,000 as the user, right? Full Velocity would take $3,000 for the service fee. Now, again, I'm going to tell you what we do with that $3,000, but this is a simple breakdown math. So what have we learned so far? We're almost done. Hang in here. I'm telling you, this is going to be worth it. What have we learned so far? Number one, this thing is free, right? It doesn't cost you any money out of pocket to be part of this. Potential, and I use the word potential profits 7 days a week. There's also potential for losses, right? Because this is real trading. So potential profit, potential losses. Also, this thing's averaged 2.4% weekly for the last year. Pretty good numbers. No guarantee that's going to continue, but that's what it's done. All we can do is look at the past and make sure our technology is working, right? Dart, the company that we are fully integrated with, they accept almost all major cryptocurrency for you to be able to fund your bot. They also accept bank wires and Zelle. That is an amazing thing, right? We never touch your money. I hope you got that, right? We do not charge anything up front. We do never touch your money that goes to your exchange account. We never have access to that whatsoever. You are in control of that. So that means you have 100% access, 100% liquidity of your money at all times, right? That is an amazing thing. We only make money if you make money. You get that. Like we make zero unless our technology works. So do you think that we have a little bit of an incentive for our technology to work? Give me a yes if you think we have a major incentive for our technology to work. Yeah, of course, right? We absolutely do. So here's the deal. You might know people out there today just like yourself that would like to utilize our bot. Okay. And if that's you, I want to introduce you to our affiliate side of this business. Okay. We have a great affiliate program, but I want to tell you one thing. Okay. Before we even get into it, let's just read this earnings disclaimer really quick. Affiliate commissions are generated from the performance of the Full Velocity bot. There's no guarantee of earnings of any affiliate commissions at all. In order to earn affiliate commissions, you obviously must refer others who participate in the bot. That means that they fund their bot. This is 100% based on the efforts of referring others who use the Full Velocity bot. Now, when it comes to affiliate marketing, though, it is such a recognizable thing now. These are all major brands that use affiliate platform. I could probably show you, I don't know, I almost said a million, maybe not a million. I could show you hundreds and thousands of companies that have affiliate platforms where it used to be a really taboo thing. Now, like everyone has one, right? Amazon has an affiliate platform. Walmart has an affiliate platform. Best Buy has an affiliate platform. Almost everyone does. So you can utilize this and go to people, and it's not a foreign concept anymore. But here's the cool thing about our affiliate platform. It's 100% optional. You do not have to use it whatsoever. You can just come in and use our technology and be able to earn from it. If you want to refer people, though, what I'm going to be telling you about here right this second, it's only going to take a couple minutes, is a compensation plan that you truly can earn while you'll sleep. Now, I know that sounds kind of corny and everything like that, but folks, I'm telling you right now, when you see the power of this, it's going to really open up your eyes. Even if you're not an affiliate, even if you're not like a networker or someone out there who shares information, my guess is that you become an advocate of Full Velocity based on what we do here, and you will eventually tell people about it. And if you do, you can earn from it. Now, not only is this 100% optional, it's 100% free. I'm not about to spring something on it that says, hey, you can get all this today for $197 a month. No, there's no monthly fees. It's completely free and completely optional. But I want to talk right now about what I consider the holy grail of business, and that is residual income. Okay. Any entrepreneur out there, any business owner, any networker is going to tell you that the number one form of income that separates anything from any other income is residual income. If they could choose one income they want more of, it is residual income. You know, that's the income that while you're out with your family at the beach, you're at your 9 to 5 job, you're fishing, you're golfing, I don't know, you're shopping with your friends. I don't know what you do. Whatever your hobbies are, this is the type of money that can be rolling in just by you not even doing anything, just by you showing up or even not showing up every single day. That's what we call the holy grail of business, right? Now, here's the challenge. If any of y'all have been in affiliate marketing or direct sales, network marketing, whatever you want to call it, I don't care what you call it, almost all of it works the same. Okay. If we're talking about a product company, in order for someone to receive residual income or earn residual income, someone has to be buying that product every single month, right? That's the only way you can get paid. If you're in a service company, like maybe you're in a, I don't know, a telephone company or a cable company or something like that, the only way that you can earn is by someone paying that service fee, right? That's it. So what your job at the end of every month is usually picking up the phone saying, hey, make sure you're set up for your auto ship. Make sure that there's money in your account. Are you sure you don't want more products? Here inside of Full Velocity, you will never pick up the phone. You will never call. You will never try to talk anyone to anything. Okay. You are going to earn money as the bot performs. So if someone puts in $1,000 and whatever their profits are, you're going to get a cut of those profits. Okay. And I'm going to show you exactly how that works, but I want you to understand how powerful this is. This is money truly while you're sleeping that you can earn. And not only can you earn it while you're sleeping, it is constant and it is instant as the profits come in. So what we've created here is not just a win-win. I need to change the slide. It's actually a win-win-win situation. As your referrals earn profits, you get to earn commissions from that. You get a piece of that, right? We as a company only earn money if there's profits, right? So maybe you know where I'm going. We actually share those profits with you. And this is exactly the way it works, okay? Full Velocity is going to have a $3,000 fee. You remember I say that. In that example where there's $10,000 that come in profits, Our fee is $3,000. Do you remember me saying that? That's 30%. And remember what I told you, 7,000 of it goes to the person whose account it is. Of that $3,000, we pay out 90% of that to our affiliates. Folks, you understand how strong that is? That means every single time a dollar comes into us, we keep 10%, you keep 90 cents, right? We set that aside for our affiliates. So let me break that down on how it works. We have what we call a unilevel. The unilevel is so simple to understand. I'm going to break it down for you really simple here, okay? As you can see here, we have what we call levels and we have payouts. Level 1, level 2 through 5, level 6 through 7. I'm not going to go all the way through it. And then there's the percentage of payouts. But let me tell you how that works, okay? Level 1 means that I personally referred you, okay? You're my friend. I met you on Facebook, whatever. It shows my age, right? Maybe Instagram, maybe Snapchat. I don't know where you met them, whatever. You introduced them to Full Velocity, okay? They signed up with you. That is your level 1. So in this example, you earn 25% of the commission. So in this example right here, if this is your person that had $10,000 in profit, they kept 7,000 of it. This 2,700 that goes to our affiliates, you're going to get 25% of that. I guarantee you that's more than the 300 that the company earned, right? It's an awesome thing. Now let's take it a step further. Levels 2 through 5. So level 2 is like this. I referred you. Remember, you go out there and refer someone. They're your level 1 because you personally referred them, but they're now my level 2. Okay. And you can do the same thing for level 3, 4, 5, all the way down to 20 levels because that's how many levels this pays. But in levels 2 through 5, it's a 10% payout. So again, in this example, $10,000 in profit, 7,000 goes to the user, 3,000 goes to the company. Of this 2,700, the 90% of the $3,000, 10% of that would go to you if they're on your level 2, 3, 4, or 5. Okay, that's $270. That I can do that math pretty simple. So, folks, as you can see, this can be extremely powerful. Even if you're not a huge networker, it does not matter. If you want to refer people, refer people. If you don't, so what? You don't have to. It's up to you. Now, last thing I want to share with you here is our ranking system. Okay, we call our ranks gears. It's like shifting gears in a car: first, second, third, fourth. You know what I'm saying. Your goal is to get to full velocity. That is where you want to be, because at full velocity, you earn on all 20 levels. Now, to get there, all you have to do is refer 12 personal people that fund their bot. Now, I know some of you that have been in this affiliate space or network marketing space. 12 referrals seems like a lot. In fact, if you look out there in the industry today, most companies build their incentives around 3 or 4 sales. I'm sure you've seen this, like find 3 and your product is free. Find 4, pay no more. I know y'all have seen that, right? There's a reason why they do it like that, because the industry knows that 90% of people cannot refer more than 1 or 2 people. I think it's like 1.7 or something. I don't know the exact statistic. So let's just call it 2. That's why they set that number at 3 or 4. Now, psychologically, you got to be thinking, why is this dude telling me that most people can only do 1 or 2 people, but he's wanting me to do 12? Let me tell you the difference, okay? The difference is this. Number 1, it costs people $0 to gain access to our technology. That's a huge benefit. Number 2, they have full control, full access where they can get out at any time. They're not buying some package where their money's locked up, maybe forever, or maybe for a year or 2 years. Even if they're buying a product, they got the product, they may not even use, they can't return it, they cannot get that money back. There's none of that. There are no monthly fees whatsoever, right? No affiliate fees whatsoever. All this is a technology that if people want to use and have full control, they can absolutely do it. We provide you real-time profits and real-time commissions. And that's what I want to end with, okay? I want you to think about this. I told you that profits happen real time. They hit your trade account real time. So I'm going to stop for just a second. I'm going to go back to this account. I'm hoping that I'm still logged in here, okay? Because I want you to understand how powerful this is, okay? So here we are. We're back in this Dart account. I'm going to go to the trade wallet, all right? I want you to think about this, okay? Every single time, I'm going to go to this 24-hour period because I want y'all to really take a look at what's going on here. Okay, so in this 24-hour period, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 times in 24 hours, there was a profit taken. That means 16 times in 24 hours, someone had a profit hit their trade wallet, okay? Or if they were compounding, which right here's the compound feature, you can set up. If they were compounding, it was automatically going back into it. Here's the amazing thing. These commissions, okay, these profits, every single time a profit is taken, automatically that 30% is taken out and sent to Full Velocity. Simultaneously, so instantly, the commissions are paid to you. That means that your commissions will be landing right here in your main wallet consistently. In this example right here, that would have paid 16 times, possibly 20 levels deep. Just that 24 hours on one person could have paid 16 different commissions. How many times have you had to wait a week, 2 weeks, a month for commissions to hit your account? Here, they hit them instantly. If I want to withdraw this, I had to do my KYC. I can withdraw it right this very second, right? And I can send it to my Bitcoin wallet, my Ethereum wallet, my Litecoin wallet. I can take a wire. Now, I will tell you, wires have a minimum, I think, of 2,000, maybe 2,500. You'll have to check with Dart. But the bottom line is, folks, this is hot. This is amazing. So with that being said, that's all I got for you tonight. I want you to get back with whoever sent you to this call. Hopefully you can see the difference between us and everybody else. You can see the power of what we have going on here, and you can have full control of your account. Never again will you have to rely on a company trading on your behalf, right? Never again will you have to wait a week, a day, or a month for a commission if you're an affiliate. Never again will you have to worry about, hey, can I get my money in case of an emergency? No, folks, right here, Full Velocity. We're breaking the mold in this industry. We completely disrupted it, and you can now be part of it. Get back with who sent you here today. Come be part of this amazing platform, and thank you so much for your time. Bye-bye.